Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Harrison, and sensational teachers and lovely parents.
We got that one right today. We practiced the other day and they had to sort of subdue themselves when they got to the parent line. Inviting guests, parents, staff, students and friends, it's my pleasure to welcome you to our final full school assembly for 2011. It's also my pleasure to welcome on stage our Year 6 students for their last full school assembly at Cotswold School. We'll start today's assembly by singing the national anthem. Could all adults please stand? Thank you. Please be seated. You know, that's what I like about Cotswold. We're so adaptable. And you know, Cam, that's all on video at the back. And you're going to be one of our new ICT leaders next year, so that's interesting. The 2011 school year is drawing to a close. And when I look back at the start of the year, it seems so long ago, and at times it's difficult to comprehend some of the significant events that have broken the normal flow of school weeks and terms. While I don't want to dwell on these events, I do want to acknowledge the work of our wonderful staff. During these events and the 2011 school year, it is a privilege and a pleasure to lead such an amazing team that in all situations, irrespective of their own family needs and living situations, stay focused on the safety of our students and ensured a quality program continued for all our students, even in the most trying circumstances. Thank you to our dedicated staff team who have worked incredibly hard this year to ensure our students have been provided with the best possible learning programs and environment. It has been a year of seismic proportions: earthquakes, snowstorms, national standards, and now charter schools. I've appreciated your commitment to ensuring the safety of our students is paramount. And as a school, at all times committing to ensure we make decisions that are going to positively impact on our learning environment and student achievement levels. I'd like to ask our staff to actually stand so we can just acknowledge the wonderful job they have done in 2011. Could the staff please stand? To our students, what a year. And you all are my heroes. I love the way each of you has stayed focused on your learning this year. Yes, we've had earthquakes and snow, but each of you has come back to your place of learning. You have focused on your teacher, listened, followed directions, and stayed committed to learning and making Cotswold School a wonderful learning environment. Thank you. You are my heroes. Thank you to our parents and school community for their support throughout 2011. The offers and actions for support and caring we received in February and June clearly showed us what a wonderful community it is we serve. Thank you. Thank you also for your assistance in the wide variety of activities that are planned for our students and your help with those. These are not possible without support, and we look forward to that support continuing in 2012. To our wonderful Parents Association, thank you. You're a wonderful group of parents who achieve so much on behalf of us all. I appreciate your support and commitment this year, and thank you for taking the time to be involved. The staff would also like to thank you for the portable shower you provided for them at Market Day. They also commented that they felt it was only fair that they share this wonderful facility with all Parents Association committee members at our next Market Day, and so we really look forward to that. A huge thank you to the Cotswold School Board of Trustees, Jonathan Owens, Craig Perryman, Liz Haynes, Barry Gray, Aaron Taylor and Tracy Jourdain. 2011 has brought many challenges in ensuring our school got back to business as normal as soon as possible. And I don't think a number of our parents realise the pressures that we were under and the misinformation and non-information we got throughout those periods. But thank you for your commitment to your role of governance. Thank you for making yourselves available and the way in which you supported our staff. Special thanks to Jonathan Owens for his commitment to his board role as board chair. Thank you, Jonathan. And thank you also, Sandra, for making him available to us. To the end of any school year is a cause of both celebration and sadness. Today we celebrate and share with our Year 6 students their graduation from our school. Thank you also to our Year 6 students who provided outstanding leadership for our students at school this year. To stand from the distance and watch our senior students buddy up, support, mentor our younger students through 2011 challenges has been very gratifying, and they have done a fantastic job. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you and wish you well for your future learning journey. I've had the privilege and pleasure of watching many of you develop and grow during the last 6 years. I've witnessed many of your successes and learning steps. You know that graduation is really only a concept. In real life, we graduate every day. Graduation is a process that goes on until the last day of your life. If you can grasp that, you'll make a difference. One of my favourite animals is the turtle. The reason is that in order for the turtle to move, it has to stick its neck out. There are going to be times in life when you're going to have to stick your neck out. There'll be challenges, and instead of hiding in a shell, you have to go out and meet them. Your development doesn't stop here, and education is the key to your future. And I'd like to think you're going to aim high, have a plan for the future. If you don't know where you're going, you might end up somewhere else. Set yourself goals. Goals are the fuel of the furnace of achievement. If you have goals, you are going to fire yourself up and move forward. Above all, ask questions and seek answers. I remember my own children moving from particularly intermediate education to secondary education, and there seemed to be a difference in the way teachers approach learning. And they'd often come home and say, we're not allowed to ask questions if we don't understand. It's your absolute right to ask those questions. Have that support and have them answered. Don't waste any opportunity, and I know most of you won't. Live with intention. Walk to the edge. Listen hard. Practice wellness, play with abandon, laugh, choose with no regret. Appreciate your friends, and many of you are going to make new friends along your learning journey. Continue to learn, do what you love. Live as if this is all there is, and above all, whatever you are, be a good one. I often remember my uncle many years ago had 6 sons, and the youngest one said, I just want to tidy up the gutters outside the front of people's houses. And I always remember him saying, well, that's fine, just as long as you do it the best you possibly can. Do the best that you can in every situation. We wish you well with your future learning journey and look forward to hearing about your achievements. For a number of families, the graduation of their Year 6 child signals the end of a direct association with our school. Thank you for your commitment to our school and support you have provided during the time your children have been at our school. And I hope we have the opportunity to talk after over a cup of tea. We have several staff that leave us at the end of the school year. Special thanks to Linda Spittle, Karen Medulia, Margaret King and Andrea Muir. We've appreciated your commitment to our school and students, and we wish you well in your future roles. Thank you, Cotswold School. To give them the festive spirit, we're all now going to sing Dominic the Donkey. Obviously by popular demand. Waiting quietly, folks, thanks for the music to start.
Jingle bells around the street and presents on the sleigh.
my pleasure to invite Mr. Harper to the stage. Mr. Harper is our leader of learning in sports and phys ed in the senior school. Mr. Harper, could you please come to the stage for the Year 6 Special Awards? And Mr. Harrison.
Thank you. The final sports achievements for the year acknowledges teams and individuals who have achieved the best results wearing the Cotswold sporting colours, blue, black and white. Thank you to all the Cotswold students who have been involved in the sports program, and special thanks to our Year 6s for their positive and valued contributions on and off the sports fields. The future sporting individuals and teams have big shoes to fill. In my day it would be big barter bullets, and your day is cross trainers. The best club team competition performance goes to the Cotswold Touchdowns of 2010-2011. Competing in a grade that has 40 plus year 5-6 teams, the Touchdowns finished first in the competitive section. The children in this team are now at intermediate. The best team competing in a Canterbury primary sports competition goes to the Cotswold Kiwi League team, who finished first in the year 5-6 competition. It was great to see them go 2 places better from their Friday weekly sport results, and I'd like Jackson Rushworth to come and accept the award on the team's behalf. The best individual performance by a male, Byron Heath. Byron finished first in the school cross country, first in the North West Zone and Canterbury Primary School Sports cross country, first in the Year 6 Inter-Regional cross country, and Byron also finished first in the New Zealand Age Group Club cross country. Best individual performance by a female. Hey, hey, hey! Goes to Brooke Joyce. Brooke finished first in this year's Canterbury Primary School's Boccia Champs, and last week competing in the Canterbury Primary School athletic sports, Brooke was the only Cotswold athlete to claim a top 3 placing. In fact, she claimed 3. Brooke finished first in the 50 metres, first in the discus, and second in the shot put. Way to go, Brooke.
Now, as I'm sure you're aware,
Yes, he has. As I'm sure you're all aware, Cotswold has a real focus on the values. And throughout the year, the teachers have been looking through their classes and they have been identifying children who show all of the Cotswold values. Now, they've chosen 2 children in each of the classes to present a special Values Award certificate for. I would like to call Bex Green to the stage to present the Room 23 Values certificates. And Mr. Harrison, of course. Oh no? No, not Mr. Harrison. Just me. First award is to Braden Cotton. And the second award, Bailey Valuanga. And can I have Miss Davies on stage for Room 24's Values Awards? Okay, I've got the rooms mixed up. Ethan Burt. And Taylor Holmes. I must get this room right, it's down on left, room 25. Miss Douglas, could you please come to the stage? And first one, Caitlin Penny. And our last Values Award, Jamie Whisker. Congratulations to them. Let's give them a last big Now for a short break, we're going to have a quick sing of Jingle Bells.
Each year we award a number of awards to our senior students, and they encompass sporting, arts and academic, and the overall prize being student excellence. I'd like to call on Mr Simpson, who is going to call the awards for our students this year, and we have a number of people that will be presenting those awards to our children. Congratulations to you all. You're all well deserving of these awards, and I know the teachers sitting behind me found it an extremely difficult job to actually narrow it down just to one person. So I'd like to call on Mr Simpson to come forward to call the awards, please. And perhaps if Ms Douglas can make her way forward also.
Ms Douglas will present the first awards. Ms Douglas is our leader of learning in the arts, and the first two cups are for Cotswold School Excellence in Performing Arts. The two recipients are Ayaka Soga And our second award for excellence in performing arts goes to Simon Sinclair. Ms Douglas will also present the awards for excellence in visual arts. For excellence in visual arts, our first award goes to Cindy Zhang. The second one would go to Sin Train. I don't think Sin Train's with us either, is that right? Let's have a big clap for them anyway. Thank you, Ms Douglas. Now I'd like to call Peter Harper to the stage. Mr Harper is, of course, as previously mentioned, our Leader of Learning in Phys Ed and Sport in the Senior School. He's going to present the Cotswold School Sports Personality of the Year. The first Sports Personality of the Year for 2011 is Michaela Willis. And our second Sports Personality of the Year, Jaden Cameron. Now, Mr Harper will also remain with us to present the next awards. The next are awards for overall sporting excellence. And the first award goes to Bailey Vailawanga. And I imagine you can guess who the next one's going to go to, wonderful Byron Heath. Now I'd like to call Mrs Jourdain to the stage. Mrs Jourdain is the Leader of Learning for ICT, one of our two, and is also on the Board of Trustees. Mrs Jourdain will present the Excellence in ICT Awards. Our first Excellence in ICT Awards goes to Chloe Hawthorne. And our second award goes to Xander Harris. Thank you, Tracy. Could I please call Mrs Haynes to the stage? Mrs Haynes, of course, been very involved with the school and is presently on our Board of Trustees, and she's going to present our Cotswold School Citizenship Awards. The first award goes to Susanna Reid. And our second Cotswold School Citizenship Award goes to Andrew Richards. Thank you, Mrs Haynes. And now Mr Harrison will present the next two awards. The next two awards are for academic excellence. These awards go to Sarah Biggin. And Braden Cotton. Could I please ask Mr Owens to come to the stage? Mr Owens is, of course, our board chairperson. These next awards are our Supreme Awards, our General Excellence Awards. They're given for excellence across all the different areas that the children will have experienced at school. The first award goes to Lucy Ray. And our second award goes to Ryan Barnes. big congratulations. Let's give them all one last time. And just a little break in the proceedings. We'll now hit it with some Jingle Bell Rock.
And we'd really like to hear this one. I'm sitting down in the corner here, and I think I'm going to need a hearing aid shortly. I've heard you sing this before. People out there haven't. Let's really rock this place. Several years ago, we started investigating how our students could show leadership within our school, and there are a number of things put in place. And our students show leadership on many levels, from road patrol right through to peer mediation, library monitors. There are a whole variety of things. But we also put in place, through some work with Miss Dudley, our student council. It's been great to watch them in action with the various things that they're taking on. And as head of that, we have a head boy and head girl. And while they head our student council, they also do many other things within the school. And we've really appreciated their support this year. I'd like to call on Mr. Simpson and Mrs. Jordan, who are going to make a presentation to our current student leaders. Mrs. Jordan, Ms. Dudley, and if I could have Bailey and Braden come forward also, please. These two have done an outstanding job this year. You'll have seen them around the place, and they've been behind that student council. They've also had to welcome visitors and all sorts of other things to our school, and they've done a tremendous job. If they just remain on stage too, because we're going to welcome on stage our student leaders for 2012. Our Year 6 students had the opportunity to apply for this job. They had to go through a job application, had to submit a CV, had to go for a couple of interviews, one really gruelling one with Mr. Harrison, which lasted for a long time, and a very brilliant one with a member of our board, Ms. Haynes, Miss Dudley and Mr. Simpson. And I'm pleased to say that our head boy for 2012 will be Harry Scott, and our head girl, Hannah Mitchell. They'd like to come forward. So for our students returning in 2012, These are our 2 head students, and they'll be working with a number of you very closely through our student council, and we'll see that happen from the start of early 2012. Thank you very much, everyone. Now we come to probably one of the toughest times of our assembly, and that's when we farewell our Year 6 students. Each year we look at this group, and as I said before, a number of us have actually worked with these people for more than 6 years. We know a number of their personalities inside out, and yes, we've seen so many successes from them all. And we've also at times had to pick 1 or 2 up along the way, but it's also been great to see how each one of them has supported each other in their learning at Cotswold School and within our wider school environment. The comments we get back from people as our children move out, as groups of children into the community, is tremendous. The latest feedback we had was from everyone going swimming, and a key there to our children displaying our values in the community is really by the leadership provided by these people. So today they're going to be presented with their leaving certificates by their class teachers. They're also going to receive a yearbook that they themselves had submitted information for. As part of that, there were many bits of information they had got in that book, but they had some words of wisdom that they wanted to leave other Cotswold school students with. And you'll find those down the bottom of their photo there. They'll become easier and easier to see as people move off the stage. So I'd like to call Mr Simpson to the stage, and he is going to call students off, and they are going to leave our hall for the last time.
I'd like to call Miss Green to the stage to call room 23 off the stage.
Lachlan Brett.
Now can we please have Ms Douglas to call room 24.
Ryan Barnes. Jaden Cameron. Will Catamol. Braden Cotton. Bryce Falter. Courtney Hampton. Byron Heath. Regan Heather Reynolds. Ji Hyuk Hong. Brooke Joyce. Mitchell Lyons. Grace McRae. James Mason. Nikita McCarthy. Lexi Nardi. Kelly Neal. Jack Phillips. Lucy Ray. Susanna Reid. Iona Rutherford. Sin Tran Sai. Bailey Vailawanga. Rose Webb. Jacob Willis. Cindy Zhang.
And finally, can we please have Ms Davies at the stage to call room 25.
Carly Barlow. Jordan Brown. Sarah Bunton. Morgan Clifty. Jamie Coe. Daniel Collette. Andre Denalmach. Liam Good. Jack Harley. Jack Holden. Olivia Warren. Josh Jury. Alex Kim. Emily Marshall. Madison Milroy. Caitlin Penny. JB Rossiter. Tahi, Brianna Tipper, Samantha Vandenbroek, Chloe Rose Verhovnik, Julie Whittaker, Kayla Willis, and Jamie Whisker.
All right, that brings us almost to the end of our final assembly for 2011. But we do have another year next year, and everyone said it here, we're going to really look forward to seeing you all back, parents included. Our staff are already very busy planning another exciting and challenging year, and I'm certainly looking forward to it. Early in the year we've got a visit from the Education Review Office, and I'm sure we want to show them just how great Cotswold is. Thanks for all your support. I wish parents, children, families and members of our community a very happy and restful Christmas, and I look forward to working with you all returning in 2012. For parents, very shortly we're going to let children go back to their room and have their morning tea there. We'd love you to stay with us and share in some morning tea that we've prepared, and have the opportunity to meet with our staff and talk with our staff. So for students, your morning tea will be in your classes, and then teachers, please, after they've had that, can you please come back to the hall and help us serve morning tea with our parents. Thank you very much everyone, and I wish you all the best for Christmas. Thank you.